Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, thank you so much for hopping in and listening to this episode of the Daily Energize. It is I, as always, your host, Spencer Jones, the Prince of Positivity. And if you could do me a favor, first hit follow or subscribe, whatever it is, so you don't miss a single episode. But then also, if you could take 30 seconds and leave a rating and review, that would be a huge, huge, huge help. So if you just take those 30 seconds, I know not all platforms allow it, but if the one you are listening to this does, please just drop in, give me a rating and review. That would be a huge, huge help. So thank you in advance for all of that. Today, I want to talk about releasing resistance. What is something in your life that you are pushing against, that you are resisting? Now, you could be resisting a variety of things. A lot of us think it's something big. At least for me, when I think of resistance, I think it's something big. But it doesn't have to be that. It can be, right? It could be this big change at work or this new role or person in your life. But it could also just be a mindset, which might not seem big, but it is. Of saying, oh, I'm worthy, but you're resistant to embracing that, or that you have value. Or maybe you're resisting the joys in your life because life's hard right now. And it's a struggle. And I get that too. So what are some of the things you are resisting in your life, you're pushing back on because you're just like, nope, don't want to deal with it, not going to deal with it. Right? Or just keep pushing off. It's kind of like the eat that frog idea, right? I'm just going to procrastinate on that. I'm going to resist it and just like, nah, I'm not going to accept that. Well, I invite you to let it go. Or hold on, let me, before we can get to the letting go part, maybe you're resisting releasing something, letting it go. Maybe you're holding on to this thought, this belief, this person, this job, this whatever thing, because you feel it serves you in some way, shape, or form. But yet you know it's only holding you back. So what are those things that you are resisting? Maybe resisting bringing in or resisting letting go. And then use this as your permission slip to let it go. To release any and all control of that and allow it in or allow it to go. Now, when I say that, my mind instantly goes, okay, if I'm going to allow it in, well, does that mean I'm allowing everything in? All the good, all the negatives, and everything is just welcome in? No. I don't necessarily resist that negativity. I just don't attune myself to it, right? I'm at a different vibrational state than the negatives out there, and you can be too if you choose to be. If you choose to say, I'm looking for the positives, yeah, I don't want that in my life. It's not that you're even resisting it. You're just like, that doesn't align. No, right? It's not part of it. And it moves on, so it's not even resistance. It's just a barrier that it can't even get through. You just keep cruising through, right? And that just is the stuff that doesn't align, doesn't come in. So how can you release those things that no longer serve you? How can you release that tension, that stress that you might be feeling? For me, I find meditation is a huge help for this. I go to meditation for many things. For stress relief, for breathing, for finding the calm, for releasing resistance. Because in my meditation, I could visualize what that thing is. Maybe it's a person, or I make it a person, or it's a symbol, or it's a color, or it's something. I could give it some kind of form, and then I could let it go. Maybe I turn my back to it, walk away. Maybe I throw it away from me. There's a variety of options. But I let it go. So I ask you, what are you resisting? Resisting letting go and resisting bringing in. Awareness is that first step as always. So now that you're aware of those things, what action are you going to do? Are you going to keep resisting? Or are you going to release that control and just let it go, knowing you're going to focus on the good, the positives, those negatives won't come in, and you're going to let go of the things that no longer serve? Choice is yours. No judgment from me either way, and I hope you don't judge you. Just use it all as lessons if it doesn't go quite the way you want it to go. You got this, all right? All right, so let's release resistance. All right, go shine your beautiful lights with the world, and until next time, I will catch you later.